We're talking about the economy because over the last 48 hours or so, Andrea Leadsom, who's in the Cabinet, has said the cost of living crisis is over. The RPI is down, but what that means is, of course, is that prices are rising less fast than they were. Rishi Sunak has also said that the economy's turned a corner. Well, do you agree? Have you turned a corner? And as we head towards an election, which I contend is going to be fought very much on the economy, what do the Tories need to say on the economy to get you to vote for them? And I think Jeremy Hunt, who has committed to the triple lock, is also trailing that those on high salaries, and we know what Jeremy Hunt thinks of as a high salary is 100,000 and above. He's basically saying that he might be offering childcare, childcare relief to those too. And what does Labour need to say, because they're not in office yet, to get you to vote for them? Those are my questions. Has the economy turned a corner, as the Tories are saying? 0345 6060 973. Peter picks up on something that Pat in Oxted in Surrey said to me just before the break, which is our ethos for working hard has gone. Sunil in Uxbridge, do you agree?
I would say I would not say to you I agree or disagree, but I'm going to comment on Jeremy Hunt, if I may.
Yeah, do. The 100 grand.
100 grand, right. I mean, 100 grand is a marvellous figure, but if you break it down into monthly, after paying tax at 40%, that comes to 6 grand a month, okay? And after deducting your council tax, say 300 on an average household, light and heat, mortgage or rent, 1,800, car insurance and this and that, you're left with about £2,500.
For what? For food, and for
food.
Travel, and for entertainment, and for holidays, let's say.
Probably,
okay.
But that is with a high cost of living. It's not going to provide for that. A husband and wife and a couple of kids, really. There's no saving at all.
I wonder if people will agree. You heard that breakdown, everybody. If you earn 100k a year, that grosses at 6,000 a month. After your deduction for bills and other outgoings, fixed outgoings, you're left, as Sunil says, with 2.5 grand.
Yeah,
and that's not enough to feed, clothe and entertain a family.
100 grand is about, when you divide it by 12, of course, we've got to deduct tax at basic rate and higher rate tax, plus national insurance contribution. Based on a rough calculation, after that, it's about 6 grand. Minus what I've just said, you are left more or less with £2,500.
Have you taken you said council tax, have you taken into account a mortgage payment there?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I say council tax about 300, light and heat about 400, mortgage or rent about 1,800.
Yeah, I think that's right. That's about right.
House insurance, car insurance about 1,000. Have excluded hire purchase or a credit card.
Car and house, sorry to be granular, but you say together car and house a month is 1,000?
No. Travelling and all that, if you've got a rail card or something like that.
Oh, I see. Okay. You said insurance. That seems very high to me.
No. I'll put insurance like £25 a month, car insurance and house insurance. I've divided it all by monthly here. So I've given you a gross figure of £1,000, including the rail card, or travelling to London if you're commuting. For my calculation, I say 2.5 grand a month, which is left over. Now, if you
then divide that by 4. So what do we get a week? 600 quid a week?
About 600 a week, but I haven't included
in there. You see, that isn't very much. You are absolutely right. That is not very much.
No, it is not very much. Because why? From my experience, me and my wife, we both earn this kind of money monthly.
Both of you earn 100?
No, jointly.
Jointly, okay.
Stress the point. But it doesn't get as far. I mean, we have to think about a cheap holiday rather than an extraordinary expensive holiday.
My goodness. So the cost of living crisis is very much not over.
It's not over, but I have to say that generally what's happening at the moment, the inflation rate has come down. We have to wait and see what the bank brings down the mortgage rate. That is very, very on the borderline at the moment.
Okay, so what you're saying is what makes a big difference to you would be a drop in interest rates.
Of course.
Yeah, but so you're on a floating rate, or you could refix your mortgage.
Well, basically people who are on a variable rate will benefit because the Bank of England has to reduce that rate of interest quite quickly. I read somewhere, I'm not going to disclose that information to you, but they were subject to decrease the rate of interest in August. Now, they have brought it forward in June.
They were subject to? Sorry, they were what to?
They were going to decrease the rate of interest in August, but they have brought the reduction forward. By June, we should see a reduction in rate of interest.
Well, that's a very market-moving comment to make. You know that we're having mortgage rate reductions in June rather than August, Sunil.
Yes, it's been declared this way, but from some official.
Okay. All right. Well, you listen. I'm going to say goodbye to you now because I've got loads of calls. But you will want to hear this next text, Sunil, and it's from Usman, and he says, "Please keep me." Oh, I don't know. He wants to keep himself anonymous, so I won't read his name. I earn 120,000. Fortunate to earn that, but it's not a huge amount. I'm just comfortable where I don't worry about bills and food. Not exactly driving around in Ferraris. It's more scary to me that a salary required to live a good quality of life is considered huge.